So Carson Beck had a disaster of a day, and it led to the Louisville Cardinals upsetting Miami Hurricanes 24-21. Carson Beck went 25 of 35 for 271, which sounds not too bad until you see 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Let's go ahead and break down these costly interceptions, which was actually 5, but he got bailed out on one. So right here, real quick, you can see pre-snap that they've got 2 high safeties, but you also have this backer or this nickel corner that's kind of backed off, and he at post-snap, he is also going to bail out of there, and you're going to see 3 high safeties at the point of the snap. You bailing out right here, giving a 3 high safety look. It is 1st and 10, backed up on your own 15. They just dropped everybody into a deep zone, and now if you look, you've got a swing route to the field with a lot of grass, a swing route to the boundary with a lot of grass underneath too. Just stay ahead of the chains, throw it out here into the open grass. You're probably even picking up a first down, but instead Carson Beck decides to load up, step up in the pocket, and take a deep vertical shot versus a 3 high safety look. As this ball's delivered, his receiver maybe gets a step, but this is still tripled coverage. The ball is right on the receiver, but there's 3 safeties right there. The defender's able to come over top and make a big interception early in this game. I simply go back to this still shot right here. It's 1st and 10. You're backed up on your own territory. You've got to see that you've got high coverage with 3 high safeties deep. Just check it down to one of your swing routes. With all this open field, you're looking at a first down, if not a gain of 7 or 8, and you're ahead of the sticks. But instead, you force an early throw just looking for the big play, and it wasn't needed. On to the next one. You get trips left. It is 2nd and 10. You can see the corner is backed off to about 7 yards on the outside. You've got a defender in between number 2 and number 3, and then a 2 high safety shell. They are calling, once again, you've got a hitch, you got a quick out, then the outside receiver is running a stop and go, what we would call a stutter route. It almost seems like because they have the stutter route called in this concept, no matter what, Carson Beck is taking it. If you freeze it right here, the out has won. The corner is backed off. He's not getting beat deep. You just got to throw this ball to the sideline and get a really good positive gain, about 5 or 6, and put yourself in a short and manageable situation. But Carson Beck really wants to take the home run shot out of the hitch and go. But the problem is the corner did not bite or get fooled by it whatsoever. This ball is then hung up a little shallow. And now it's intercepted, and there you see 3 white jerseys to 1 orange jersey. Once again, a tripled cover throw that did not need to be forced. You can see it develop one more time right here. Just watch the corner on the top of the screen. Wide receiver is going to run a hitch. He's going to bog it down. And like I say, that wasn't a great of a sail job on the hitch and go, but that corner did not get fooled at all. Beck's got to come off for this read, throw it out there to the hitch or to the out route, or if he's even late on that throw, sell it over his head, scramble, try to pick up something. Just don't force the play when it's not there. Guys, real quick, if you're enjoying a video like this, hit that subscribe button, join the team, join the family. We do more film breakdowns like this, and we're anything and everything football, college, and NFL related. So right here, it's 3rd and 11, 10 minutes left to go in the 4th. You're down 11, and you can really, this play right here, you can sense the feel of Carson Beck is now pressing. He feels the need that time is running out and he's got to make something happen. And in these situations, of course, you want to push it for the sticks, but if the defense doesn't give you the sticks, you got to take what the defense gives you. It could be 4 down territory, or you can just dump it off to someone who's open and he's able to pick up the first down yards after catch. Here is a mesh concept. Clear out route, deep dig, And then you've got two shallow crossers underneath. And of course, the deep dig is where Carson Beck really wants to go to it because it's going to put pressure on the sticks and it's going to give you the best chance to pick up the first down. But as this develops right here, he gets jammed at the point of attack and there's a defender over the middle. The defense have dropped off well in their zone. They're covering the sticks, but look underneath. One defender for two shallow crossers. You've got to be able to come off of that first read and just take what the defense gives you, and Carson Beck does not do that. He moves up in the pocket, he double clutches, he continues to try to press for the middle dig route, and he ends up selling it over his head, and it ends up leading to an interception. You just go back to right here, and at this moment, he's got to be able to come off of this read with the middle field kind of being covered up and throw it to one of his shallow routes and hope that because he gets the ball out early enough, he's able to get it to him accurately and then be able for them to turn upfield and make a defender miss. And if worst case scenario, they find themselves in a 4th and 4, 4th and 3, now you put yourself in a position where you could then go for it and put it into 4-down territories instead of now putting the ball in harm's way and it's an interception. Now, the crazy thing about this play, he actually got bailed out. They called roughing the passer, which does not excuse the decision that he made. But like I say, it's an interception off his books, and this drive was able to continue. But just a few plays later, here comes the next interception. Now, down in distance, 4th and 4. He's got to throw it. He's got to find a way to pick up the first down, and they're going to flood this side of the field. Quick little flat route. You have about a 10-yard hook curl, maybe a mini dig, and then a vertical route. So they're just flooding this left side of the field. And from right here, it looks like it's cover one man. Actually, the top of the screen, you get man coverage. It does look like it's one free, and then they're kind of matching the route concepts at the bottom of the screen, but you're still getting a version of man. Right here, at the point of the snap, you will see the flat route wins with no corner on the outside leverage. This ends up being a costly decision for him. He should have took the flat, but instead it looks like he's not going through his progression. Maybe he thought that they were just going to jump the flat and he felt the need to go for the hook curl, but he passed up on the open read, and now there's 3 defenders for 2 vertical routes. He gets pressured in the face. He has to just throw this one up off the back of his foot, and it just goes straight to the defender of the Louisville, and there's 2 receivers in the area, and the ball's just not even nowhere near him. And it's because of the pressure he got to the face, and he panicked. See it from the back view right here. As he takes this snap, just throw the flat route right now. Instead, he passes it up. Now he's got pressure in the face because the left guard completely sucked on that play. He throws up a prayer, and it's intercepted. Not good. But despite those 3 interceptions, 4 if you would have took that other one away, the Miami Hurricanes still found themselves with an opportunity to win. It's 1st and 10 inside the 30-yard line or inside the 35, and 35 seconds left to go. Miami still 2 timeouts left. So they are in a wonderful situation, and they are at least in field goal range to where they could tie this game. Louisville shows a heavy pressure set right here. They have 7 defenders on the line of scrimmage. Will they send all 7? Will they send 3? Will they send someone in between? It's hard to tell. Right now, because of this pressure look, Carson Beck feels like he's going to be able to catch them off guard and take the early quick. But this backer bails, and whether it was film study or he just had a tell with his eyes, maybe he followed the eyes of Carson Beck all the way to the receiver, he makes one hell of a play. Showing stunt in that left A-gap, backpedals, bails out, and then just tracks the eyes of Carson Beck, and it's a game-winning interception, and it's now the 4th interception for Carson Beck. I mean, I think this one's less on Carson Beck, but would have liked to seen this guy swing out a little bit more. Felt like he was a little bit more shallow, but it's just one more of a hell of a play by the inside linebacker. He's right here. At the point of this snap, Carson Beck just feels like he can throw it out here right now where there's a lot of green grass, but the eyes takes this defender right there to him. Carson Beck probably would have been more advantageous to put this high and up away. He's got to be able to sense and have that feel for that backer dropping out, not coming on the pressure. But once again, Carson Beck did not see the field well at all in this game. 25 of 35, but 271, 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Carson Beck has had a pretty good year, but Saturday night was not his night. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Carson Beck and the future for the Miami Hurricanes for the rest of this season. Until next time, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.